And actually I can play with that silence in a dramatic way or whatever you want to emphasize what is going to come next, or something you just say and you want to let that thing sink. You know what I mean? And you put all the shit together, and for me it was,
Can I ask, do you have a symbol that you use for silence?
Yeah, 3 dots between parentheses.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it. And I have 1 dot between parentheses when...
You mean brackets? Yeah?
Brackets.
That's nice.
Yeah. I put 3 dots, and when I do a short one, I just put 1 dot.
Nice. That's clever, bro. I like that.
Yeah.
I use like an asterisk, so whenever the asterisk is there, like, and
I see it because I like that all the symbol take the space in the page like a word. That's you know what I mean?
I love that.
Like you have a word, and the word is like it's like a bunch of letters. It's like it's gonna be like an inch, of a space. So I put an inch of silence because it's gonna be the same of saying my name, Diego. Because now it's shut the fuck up for this.
Yes, bro.
This exactly amount of time. So you have the time to breathe or whatever you want to do.
Do you dramatize that silence? Do you go like? And like look at the crowd and then pop back in or something?
No, I think that come later when you start to training in your show and in your gig. You know what I mean? I think that come later. I don't think about the performance when I writing. I think that's a good point. Actually, it's something good to incorporate as well, especially with hooks, and write the hook thinking on the hook is the moment you can make participate the public more easy for you. You know what I mean? So if you think in the performance when you are writing the hook, you can make that more interactive.
Yes.
And it's something I don't do. I see other people, because I work with a lot of rappers as well, and I see other people actually doing it. And when I listen albums or things like this motherfucker write the hook exactly for the gig, exactly for the, they make a hook which actually to play with people. I'm not so good doing hooks actually. I make little lyrics in my hook too. You know what I mean?
It's interesting, isn't it, the hook, and how to mark the difference between the hook and the rest.
Yeah.
And it's, I guess some of the times people just talk about the super simplicity, One of my favorite hooks is Diggable Planets. It just says, we make noise, 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 noise. And they just keep saying noise again and again.
Yeah.
But it's so dope. One of the things, especially with silence and playing live, you were talking about playing live. You need that silence when you're playing live.
Man.
You use so much more energy, so much more.
I think that was the inflection point, because I started to do gigs, and I start to, because you record and everything is easy in the studio, no? And when you don't have the breathe, you can cut the take and put it and fake it. You know what I mean? Or put a rescue there with another word.
Yeah, bro.
And then you have to do that song in live. And you start to fucking die on the stage.
It's the worst.
Like the
vein.
Like start sweating. Like you have a friend and it's like you start to giving him work. Like I need you to see this word, this word, this word. Because if you don't see that, I fucking die. And it's like, okay, we have to make this shit more simple. And from the beginning.
The worst thing is that you run out of air as you get to the end of the bar. The end of the bar is supposed to be when you smack it.
Yeah, it's the more energy you should have. Like when you hit it, you hit the nail, man. There, that's totally it. Yeah, I think that was the inflection shit. The moment I start to realize, man, like I know I have to write in another way if I wanna perform all this shit in live. Because I can actually do it correctly, so you start to trying to figure it out ways, and the route is to go to the route, go to the moment you are writing down, and have all this shit prepared.
Yes.
To write it even if you have to perform that song alone with no friend, no chorus, no rescuing the beat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you have to do it alone, and you have to do it all the song fresh.
Yes.
This hook I repeat 3 times. I can't be dead in the first one. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that's it. Like you learn with the problems. The problems come to you, and you start to fixing shit up with it.
But that's how we get ready for the best performance ever, right? And you can spank it if you know what you need for that time. That's the only training ground that you can possibly use for that training ground. You know, no one can prepare you for that.
No, the only way to prepare for it is go unprepared.